Hi, welcome. It's Kringle Kim, and it's Friday night, September 14th, 2018. And welcome to those of you that are watching broadcasts to learn more about how TBC Kringle works. Kringle is a private digital currency embraced by the Billion Coin community. Per our private agreement, Kringle has a significant value today and will only increase in value with each new member that joins us. Kringle is completely detached from the public coin market and a currently established scarcity-based monetary system forced upon us by the elite ruling class. Kringle is based on abundance, not on artificial scarcity. Those who choose to join the TBC community understand the TBC vision and the mission of reaching 1 billion members and ending global poverty. They also understand that in order to achieve our objectives, our members must be proactive in learning from our educational blog and sharing Kringle via our cash flow system. Together we can achieve abundance for all. And so the first thing we all do every day, first thing in the morning when we have time, we go to our Kringle.cash back office and go down to the education tab and read the blog. And today the blog was on, I guess it actually was from yesterday, but the blog was done by TBC Randy, and it was on alignment. Are we in alignment with the TBC mission? Are we in alignment with the TBC system? Are we in line with the TBC cash flow system? A cash flow coaching will align you to the cash flow system. And alignment is a consistent effort. And the whole thing, part of the mission behind TBC Kringle, of course, is abundance for all, ending global poverty, and abundance for all. And so cash flow is a qualification of alignment. And if you understand the mission statement that I just read, and you understand the cash flow system, which includes sharing the gift with other people, so you would be in alignment, and that's something you definitely want to understand and value. So I do want to go back, kind of has to do with the mission statement, but a blog from August 8th, 2018 called Quiet Kringlers. And last night I talked about the cash flow campaign. And here we have our Golden Gate Bridge, right? And we started, TBC started in the end of March 2016 on the one end of the bridge. And the 1 to 2 year cash flow campaign is the bridge between the fiat-based economy to a fully developed TBC Kringle economy. So we are all crossing the bridge right now. And that's a beautiful picture of the Golden Gate Bridge, by the way. I was driving my car once and it broke down on the Golden Gate Bridge. And guess what? Nobody's allowed to come on the bridge to fix your car or even tow it. But anyway, we don't want to get stuck on the bridge like my car when it broke down. We want to keep on moving across the bridge. And of course, we're going between the one end of the bridge where we all started is the fiat-based economy. And that is the currently established scarcity-based monetary system. And of course, fiat currency is our US dollar if you live in the US, or maybe other countries, your country's currency. But a lot of it isn't backed by gold. Fiat means faith. You have faith that that currency will be worth something. So we are going from a non-gold backed currency, which is scarcity-based by the establishment. And we're crossing the bridge by sharing the gift by following the cash flow system to a fully developed TBC Kringle economy. And of course, how we're crossing the bridge is our massive community growth campaign. And that is part of the cash flow system, where when we share it, the gift, are we going to share it to one person or 3 people or 5 people or 10 people, and then teach each one of those people how to share it with the same number of people under them? Or they might go at a different rate. But eventually we will get to 1 billion members, which is our goal, very quickly. And at that point will come the merchant adoption campaign. And that is where we will be using TBC instead of fiat-based dollars or currency. So we are becoming more and more organized as a community. And as we get organized, we can push towards having a fully developed TBC Kringle economy within a year. And that is the goal. And we all each play a part of it. And that won't even just be about sharing the gift. Sharing the gift is a very important part, because that is how we're going to get to 1 billion members and enter that merchant adoption campaign. So in sharing the gift, we're doing 2 things. We're getting to 1 billion members, and we're each member that joins us is valued with a grain of gold. That raises the price of each TBC coin or each Kringle. And it also is getting us closer to ending global poverty. So the blog here says, fast forward 1 to 2 years from now, and we will have succeeded in bringing a billion paid members that are supported with at least 1 million broadcasters, and we are winning the info war against the elites, and on our way to end poverty globally in 2020, having tens of millions of merchants accepting Kringles for payment in exchange for just about any product or service that exists. And in fact, have a fully developed TBC Kringle economy. The value of each of us we'll see in our respective TBC Kringle wallets will be fully unlocked and totally liquid to use as money in the global economy. So we're going to skip that fiat currency and just go straight to using TBC as our currency. That is our destination. We will succeed in changing the world to one where humanity embraces the idea of abundance for all. Once we conquer poverty, humanity will have the confidence to overcome any problem or challenge it may ever face ongoing. The universal slate of misery that we are witnessing today will be washed away for all of humanity. We as a species have so much more potential than what we see we have today, and it is a potential worth fighting for to achieve. So I am going to show you, when you go onto your Kringle.cash back office and you go to the dashboard, it has several posters. And this is one of the posters of the broadcasting cookie rewards and the basic cookie rewards. So have you noticed that the ratio between those two, those that are broadcasters to the basic members, is a 1,000 to 1. They will be rewarded, as you can see from the image above. Clearly, our plan is to create 1 million billionaires while setting up 1 billion millionaires as we move all of the coins sitting in the admin wallet out to all the member wallets during the distribution phase of rolling out a full-blown TBC Kringle economy where all of our coins become totally liquid and easily spendable without any further need to be good negotiators in order to spend them. Please always remember that this is a rollout process and not a single event. Our future economy will be comprised of 3 socioeconomic classes. The first class will be TBCians, the billionaires, because at the point we roll out to the merchant adoption phase, we will have 1 billion members and each TBC coin will be worth $1 billion. So TBCians are the billionaires holding at least one whole TBC coin. Number 2 are the Kringlers. And the Kringles are the portion of a TBC coin, like a penny is to a dollar. So Kringlers are the millionaires holding at least $1 million of Kringle coins. And number 3 is the former poor of humanity, employed and paid in 100% Kringle by the TBCians, and Kringlers paying them all more than a living wage that any government may offer to its people. So we're going to be paying them more than a living wage. You know, they will be able to live not in poverty anymore. And that is the goal. So abundance for all means that there is more than enough to generously pay all of the working class to have the means to live a dignified life where every need is met with the ability to pay for it from their working income, and that there are more jobs in the world than people to fill them all. No man, woman, or child should endure homelessness or hunger in a modern technological world such as ours, where we have the means to mass produce more than enough of everything needed and efficiently distribute it to every corner of the earth. It is time for humanity to leap forward in a responsible fashion and have truth be our guiding light. Ultimately, most of our paid members will be Kringlers, and very little is expected out of them as we set them up to be millionaires in the mature version of our TBC Kringle economy laid out in the vision. The most important thing we should expect from the Kringlers is that they quickly learn how to just be quiet. It's one thing to be a fool and quite another to prove it by opening the mouth. We have a number of fools among us as I watch the chats inside the live broadcast and scan the posts and comments within various TBC Facebook groups daily. The fools refuse to do their own broadcasts and also excuse themselves from participating in a recruiting effort. But they are quick to express negativity out in the open for the public to see. They seem to think their personal difficulties constitute an emergency for our leaders to handle. They are snapping at the very hands reaching out to lift them up out of their dire circumstances. Their words bring down the morale of our community and stain social media by twisting what we are doing into an ugly representation. This behavior is very foolish. I want our Kringlers to know that our broadcasters and builders are working very hard for their personal benefit as Kringlers, and those that have chosen to step up to be the TBC and billionaires don't deserve this kind of abuse. Stop throwing sand into the machine that is designed to make you wealthy. Just be quiet if you don't have something nice and positive to say. Let us keep working without being distracted by your ugly negativity. And that is true. If you're just happy with receiving the gift and watching it grow, then just do that. And if you want to be a leader, then it would be good to read the blog daily and come to the Sun Button meetings and be a broadcaster and follow the cash flow system, take some cash flow coaching so that you can effectively be in alignment with the mission of TBC Kringle and duplicate the true meaning of what the leaders are hoping to accomplish. Please share this article and keep it handy in your toolbox with any you may find that are openly being negative within our community, and ask them to find the patience to let time pass forward without interfering with our positive progress. Opinions of spectators are worthless to the players in the field. We will arrive at our destination much faster if the Kringlers learn to be quiet. And of course, this is the blog, like I said, from August 8th, 2018, called Quiet Kringlers. Now, the fast start for broadcasters is 23 steps. And that is the blog from June 25th, 2018, Steps to a Fast Start in the TBC community. And I know I have been going over that in my broadcasts, and many of the other broadcasters are doing the same thing. And that is the one. It's also on the, if you go to your marketing tab in your Kringle.cash back office, there's a video inside a yellow box. It says Fast Start Cash Income. And that video is right there. You can watch it right in the Kringle.cash back office. And it lists the 25 steps. And that's if you're going to be a broadcaster. And like I said, it pays to be a broadcaster. Instead of earning 1/1000th of a TBC, enough cookies for 1/1000th of a TBC coin, you can earn enough cookies to redeem for a whole coin in November. Now, yet we don't expect the Kringlers to do the work that is required to enjoy cash flow. Their reward comes down the road when the value of our coins becomes completely unlocked, and they will be millionaires with 100% spendable money, using our coins in a fully developed TBC Kringle economy. The gift is 25,000 cookies, and the basic reward for a $100 purchase is 100,000 cookies. That is 0.00125 TBC coins. At the max value, that will be worth about $3,037,500 once we reach 1 billion members. So Kringlers only have the following steps to complete. They receive the gift, they complete their Kringle Cash profile, they pass the send button test, they pay the $10 admin fee, they set up their new wallets, they purchase $100 of Kringles, they complete the transaction verification on the buyer side in the Kringle.cash back office, and then they let the seller approve their transaction on the seller side in the Kringle.cash back office. So those are the steps. Oh, and then they would share the let's see, they would select a broadcaster and become their partner, and then share the gift with their household and help them to receive the gift. And you know, that would be all they would be required to do. They would receive, so then they would help each member of their household to complete the steps above and receive a 50% commission on each member of your household from your partner. So they might do all those 10 steps. Hopefully they would share it with some other people, especially their family. And that is all they're required to do. However, for those of us that are going to be TBCians, or billionaires, we are going to follow the cash flow system, which is receiving the gift, completing the Kringle Cash profile, passing the send button test, paying the $10 admin fee, setting up a new wallet. But listen closely, this is how you're going to become a billionaire. Set up a YouTube broadcast, schedule a 30-minute broadcast inside the Kringle Cash back office, do the broadcast, purchase $100 of Kringles. Now, since you are a broadcaster, you are going to get 100 million cookies when you do your purchase of $100 of Kringles, and you can redeem those 100 million cookies for one whole TBC coin in November 2018. So that will make you a billionaire. Complete the transaction verification on the buyer side in the Kringle.cash back office. Have the seller approve your transaction on the seller side in the Kringle.cash back office. Select a broadcaster and become their partner. Sign up everyone in your household and help them to receive the gift, even babies. Help every member of your household to complete the steps above. Then receive a 50% commission on each member of your household from your partner, because when you've just joined, you haven't redeemed your cookies yet, so the only TBC you will have in your wallet is from your $100 purchase of Kringles. Or the only Kringles you'll have in your wallet is the $100 purchase of Kringles. And then you will have to wait till November to redeem the 100 million cookies for the whole coin. But in the meantime, you're going to select a broadcaster and become their partner. So then when each member of your household buys the $100 of Kringles, your partner is actually going to give them the Kringles, transfer the Kringles from their wallet to your family member's wallet, but you will receive 50% commission on each member of your household from your partner. And then when you get those steps completed, now you're going to make a list of the 10 closest people to you in your life outside your household. Invite all 10 of them to receive the gift and complete the steps above. Start 50 new chat sessions on Facebook using a gift icebreaker. Show interest in each of those Facebook friends that respond to your icebreaker. Once that chat dialogue is showing open friendliness, invite them to receive the gift and help those that receive the gift complete the steps above. Now, from the steps that say help each member of your household complete the steps above, or let's say make a list of the 10 closest people to you in your life outside of your household, on down to help those that receive the gift to complete the steps above. This is where cash flow coaching comes in. You owe it to yourself and those that you want to share the gift with to go through the cash flow coaching course so that you can learn to do it properly. Because I know before I knew how to do stuff, I would just yak at the mouth, say too much, not do it the right way. So it's great to go to cash flow coaching because you're going to learn how to do it the right way. And also, you're going to be able to work your broadcast leads if you're a broadcaster inside the Kringle Cash back office. And again, these people are already in TBC Kringle, but it's good to contact them and see if they want to purchase $100 of Kringles from you. And then, of course, we start our day out every day studying the blog daily. And that's under the education tab in your Kringle.cash back office. Now, I always said I wanted to play the lottery so I could be a millionaire. I never thought about being a billionaire. What it was so great is about TBC Kringle is that if you're going to be not only part of the community, but the meritocracy, which means you are adding to the value of the coin, adding to the mission, adding to the number of people that are going to be able to enjoy the gift. You're adding to all that. Then, you're giving merit. And the great thing about being a broadcaster and having your send button on is you are learning and you're also earning. So, it's a great way of being a broadcaster. It's a great way to earn cookies by doing broadcasts and also cookies for going to send button meetings. So your cookie rewards doesn't have to just be about the gift. Even if you aren't a broadcaster, you can still earn cookies by going to the send button meeting. But again, if you go and you do broadcasts once a week, you will earn 1,000 times the amount of cookies for your send button meeting and for doing a broadcast and for your $100 Kringles purchase. So this is even better than playing the lottery. The odds are much better. And that, again, I'm going to mention the massive growth campaign. And in the blog, it says coming soon, but it's here now, up through the end of November. Okay, we're going to try and have this done by the end of November. And I guess I shouldn't say try. If everybody comes on board and aligns themselves with the cash flow system and learns how to properly market and invite people, to share the gift with, we could have our billion members by the end of this year, I think. So if each one of us just shares with 2 people, let's say 2 people a week, and it might take a bit longer. So it'll be the 1 to 2 years. Okay. it would take at least 31 weeks if we did 2 people a week and we taught each of those 2 people every week how to teach 2 other people. Now, if we did 3 people a week, and then we taught each of those 3 people how to align themselves with TBC Kringle and the cash flow system, and we taught them how to do that, and then each of them referred 3 people or recruited 3 people each week, it would take us 20 periods, or I'm just going to use week as a period. We could do that every week, say that would take 20 weeks. Now, if we showed it to 5 people every week and taught them, this is becoming a lot more work. So everybody's going to go at their own pace, I know. I'm not expecting everybody to do this, but I'm saying individually, if we chose to do that, even individually, in 14 weeks, we could reach 1,220,000 people. Okay, 1,220,703,125 people. So, and then if we reached out to 10 people, say every week, which is getting to be a lot of hours a week because we're going to be teaching them each how to do the cash flow system and getting them into cash flow coaching. And I'm just using weeks. They're using periods on the blog, which is much better, but I'm using weeks. Just within 10 weeks, each one of us could reach 1 billion people. So if we go back to that where we're just talking to 2 people a week, so it takes 31 weeks. That's pretty cool. One of us could influence down the line over 1 billion people. That's pretty amazing when you think about it that way. And when we have 3 million, almost 3,300,000 people already in TBC Kringle, we can be reaching possibly every person on the earth. I always think about that movie, 6 Degrees. We're only 6 degrees of difference, I think the word is, between every other being on earth. And this may be a little more than 6 degrees, but like if you're talking to 10 people a week, it's really only 9 degrees of you and the billion people you could influence. So it's much better than paying the lottery. The odds are much better, especially if you're making a difference and giving merit, sharing the gift of TBC Kringle. So just look how awesome you all are and can be if you haven't thought about doing that yet. But we all can be that awesome, and we're all winners. If you're watching this broadcast and you're reading the blog every day and you are sharing the gift, you are pretty awesome and you're a winner. And of course, being a winner means that you are taking that willingness to learn and to change and the initiative to start trying something new, even if it's baby steps. And also, that's W, willing to change, willing to learn. I is for the initiative to take baby steps, which with practice become adult steps. And you're going to be teaching people that you share the gift with to start with baby steps also. And then, of course, the N stands for never, ever quit. Because, you know, quitters never win, and winners never quit. And I know you're all winners. So have a really great weekend. Enjoy the weekend around the world. It's nice to talk to the TBC community. And I will see you later. And this is Kringle Kim signing up. Good night.